Hi guys, yeah, welcome back to Vicky's Corner. So today we'll be talking about the Clements. Okay, now you all know how the Clements got married. If you are here watching and you don't know who the Clements are, they are YouTubers, okay, and they have about almost 200,000 subscribers. And the Clement have the husband Winston actually has a condition known as Osteogenesis Imperfecta. Okay, so he found love in Mayfair. That's his wife. They actually were friends, and finally they found love. Now they got married. Even when they got married, there were some reactions about the fact that did she marry him because he has money and so on. Now, I don't know. I only know, them as YouTubers, okay? So I don't know which other money they're talking about. But as a YouTuber, if you're having a lot of views, people actually feel that yes, you're making money. Yeah. So after the marriage and so on, they went ahead to have kids. Okay. Now that is where the old drama started. And I am here to, medically speaking, to tell you one or two things about this whole issue. I have seen some videos. I have decided not to make videos about this whole thing because it was looking a little bit, kind of tricky and complicated. But I think after the Mayfair came out, the Mayfair and the Clements, I'll be calling them Clements so that you all understand. Their YouTube name is the Clements, okay? So after they came out, to talk about their child's condition, okay? Now, there was a time, even before, during a pregnancy, during the wife's pregnancy, they did a Q&A. People asked them and asked if the man's, condition was genetic. He didn't really hide it from the public. He said, yes, that is his condition was genetic, but that him personally did not have anybody in his family that had that thing. That is, the thing just came from nowhere. That is, there was a mutation that occurred when his mother was carrying him in her womb. Now, he said after he was delivered, that he was born, he couldn't walk, and then they noticed that his limbs, his arms, they were shrinked and so on, and then it turned out like this. So the people still ask that, is it there a chance that his child, that is any baby he have, might have it? He said, well, he's hoping on God because doctors actually said that it is genetic, but he's hoping that it doesn't happen that way. Now, I want to tell you what that condition means. Osteogenesis imperfecta means, osteo, medically terms, means bones. Genesis actually means development, and then imperfecta means something that is not perfect. That means that is development of bones that are not perfect, imperfect development of bones. That's what I mean. That's why you see that his legs and arms are kind of shrinked. Now, when they had this baby, we have been seeing the baby from beginning. When the baby was young, this whole thing was not like this. Okay, I've been looking at the baby critically, as a medical personnel. I've been checking that baby, the arm and so on. Now this baby is now 6 months old and cannot sit. The baby is having developmental delayed milestones. Okay, now normally as a baby from 3 months, 4 months, a baby is supposed to sit, but this baby is going to like 7 months now, and baby still can't sit. And then people that didn't even know that the baby's arms and legs are having issues started questioning, and then the baby's head and so on, started seeing certain traits of the father in the baby. Now, I am making this video because people now started asking questions that why didn't they go for IVF? Now, if they had gone for IVF, they will be able to select a bad sperm. Okay, now they did normal conception where he had to sleep with his wife. Every sperm cell was released into her, and anyone that first swim to her egg will fertilize the baby. Now, if a bad sperm cell that carries that particular issue from the husband fertilize her egg, she's going to have a baby like him. Now, the issue is, people say, why didn't they go for IVF? Truly, if they have gone for IVF, okay, if they have gone for IVF, there are certain things they are going to do, there are certain tests they are going to carry out on his sperm cells, and they're going to carefully pick out any damaged or imperfect sperm cells, and they're going to use only good sperm cells to fertilize her, and she's going to have a normal baby. Now, we don't really know. I am not here to assume or to categorically tell you that that baby is not normal, okay? Now, the thing is that we have to talk about it because they brought their life to the screen. Now, if they didn't bring their life to social media, nobody will talk about it, right? Now, I am, actually bringing out my own medical, points here. Sometimes we just feel that, oh, as a big YouTuber, they have the money, they should have gone for, IVF and so on. Now, I know that they're having the views and so on, but what if what you see is not what, that is happening? What if maybe they didn't really have that much money to go for IVF wherever they are? You get the point? Sometimes we feel that, oh, as a big YouTuber, you're having the views, you are making money. What if they're not making money the way we think in their YouTube studio? Because as I always say, your YouTube studio is between you and your God, okay? Your YouTube studio is between you and your God. Like, not everybody knows what's going on in your YouTube studio. You might be having views and your YouTube studio might be telling that your views, people are not watching you well and so on. But I know that whenever I watch the Mayfairs, I watch them to the end. Yes, so I don't know about every other person. So they might not have the money, and they might still have the money, and they have other important things they are doing with the money, and they couldn't go for IVF. According to people, when Mayfair said he's actually hoping on God that his baby does not turn out to be like him. Now, he's not he's not a bad person. He's not. He's also a human being. After all, he found love. And if tomorrow the baby have to, his girl child have to Malaika, she turns out to be like her dad, there's no issue there. She will also find love. You can see that him himself is doing well. He's even doing better than some of us that have our legs and arms that are straight. Okay, now the thing is, I know that, okay, you would have gone for the IVF, but what if the money is not there? That's my own point here, okay? Because if you had actually gone for the IVF, they would have selected, because they look like they are well schooled, okay? It's not like his wife is not schooled. I see that, okay, she's someone that is educated. Him too, looks like someone that is educated. From the way they speak, you will know that they are educated people. And it's not like maybe doctors did not advise them to do one or two things, but probably maybe they wanted to, give their love faith, give their love, some trust and so on, and say, okay, yeah, since we're in love, maybe God will do it for us, according to what they said in their video. Now, I always believe that, oh, we shouldn't judge them for it. And if the baby, right now, the baby's arms and legs are not like a father's own, because if you look at the father's son, it's a little bit more, chronic and more, somehow more, but the baby's own, if you're a medical personnel, you've seen babies from childbirth. Even if you're a mother, you're a father, yeah, you have seen when you had your baby from childbirth, you notice that the legs and arms of the baby is not as long as the way it should be, okay? But now, it doesn't mean that God cannot do a miracle, okay? We all believe, as I am talking to you, I'm a Christian, and I believe in miracles, okay? Now, I also still believe that even if at all this baby has some traits of what her father has, that is the Osteogenesis Imperfecta, I believe that the baby's own will not be as chronic as her dad's own. Because if you notice, the baby is actually normal. It's just that she's having delayed milestone, meaning that she can't sit at when she's supposed to sit. She might not walk as when her mates are supposed to walk, okay? But gradually with, some form of, treatment and so on. Though, let me tell you the truth, if she actually has it, there is no treatment for it. If there was treatment, I'm sure that Winston won't be the way he is. That the dad won't be the way he is forever. He would have treated himself. But this thing happens from, from childbirth, when the bones are not developing the way they should, when the bones are, developing in an imperfect way, okay? That is it. Your bones are supposed to be developed and they're supposed to be straight, but his own was like, kind of squeezed and so on. So that is it. And I don't know for the girl, we have to just be praying, because we cannot actually say, after all, they have not come out categorically to say that they have diagnosed Malaika, the baby, of that particular issue, okay? So I believe that people should not actually judge them for not going for IVF. That why did they, like somebody, that's a video that even said they don't care, they are wicked, they don't care about their child, they don't care about their offspring. If not, why didn't they go for IVF and so on? See, sometimes you don't judge people. You don't even know if they have the money or not. Or they wanted to put their love to test. They wanted to test God and say, okay, God, you see, sometimes you have to have faith and tell God that, God, this is what I want, and I want you to do it for me. Maybe they tested their faith, they tested their love, and they wanted God to do it. And I don't know, It could even be that the baby is like this now, and tomorrow the baby can start walking and walking normally. We don't even know yet. Malaika have not grown. At least she's not up to 1 year that was okay. Why is Malaika still lying down? Why is the baby still like this? People went ahead to say, okay, the baby hair was full before and now it's getting bald. These are the questions we are actually seeing the signs, but I cannot categorically say that she has a father's condition, okay? And then this osteogenesis imperfecta is not treatable, so it's never something to treat. But if at all this baby have a little bit of that condition, I think the next baby, the Clements, if they ever see this video, should go for IVF, because I don't think IVF is that expensive even abroad, because I'm making my own video for Nigeria. Even here in Nigeria, some of us can even still afford IVF in different ways. Some persons can still afford it. So I think they can actually afford it too, because of course they are big YouTubers, they have brand deals, they have different kind of investments and so on. They should invest for it, and if the money is also not there, they can save for it. Yes, and then go for IVF, so that all this trusting in the Lord and so on will not actually come up. I love the Clements. I watch them. I love how they are. In fact, when you watch them, you know that love, true love really exists. Yes, true love really exists. It will make you to appreciate your partner more in life. Yes, anytime I watch them, I appreciate my husband more in life, because I feel that I should love this man more. I should give him more love. Okay, that is it. So guys, if you are watching this point, please do well to subscribe to my channel, and please give this video a thumbs up. Right, bye.